Psychic Tears. It's time for your friend Psychic Mouse. Psychic Mouse is going to talk a little bit about the Republican National Convention. What happened on Tuesday night, we'll do Wednesday tomorrow. Okay, so without any further ado, let's check in with Marguerite, her government name, to see what's going on. Psychic Mouse. What's in the White House? Tell us what you've heard. Psychic Mouse. What's in the White House? Show us what you've seen. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Tell us what you've heard. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us what you've seen. Oh, Lord, Mixie, it's been a long day. I'm so glad you decided to tap in with me. We didn't have an opportunity to talk about Tuesday night. So what you want to talk about? What you want to know? Well, I did have someone inquire about Tiffany Trump, so we're definitely going to do her. I can't believe she even showed her face on the camera, knowing that her daddy don't even like her. I wonder how much he had to pay her to get her to do that. Okay, well, Psychic Mouse, we're going to talk about Tiffany Trump. Then we're going to talk about Eric Trump. Oh, Lord. All that money they got, his brother can't buy braces for his girlfriend, and this one can't buy a razor to shave his face. He looked like he just rolled out the damn bed. That's exactly what he looked like. Looked like he just rolled out the bed. What is wrong with them? All the money in the world, and you can't go to the dollar store and pick up a razor? He looked terrible. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. And then I'd like to talk about your girl, Melania Trump. Oh, Lord. We're going to have to talk about her? Yes, we will have to talk about her. All right. Well, before we get started, there's something I want to say. I'm so glad you brought up Melania and Tiffany. Okay, what would you like to say, Psychic Mouse? Do they have like a resident Botox station or something? I mean, are they all using the same plastic surgeon? They all look the same with the fake eyelashes and 3-inch thick foundation, and poor Melania, she could barely blink. Her Botox was so much in her forehead, she could barely blink her eyes. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but she could barely blink her eyes. And that Kimberly Gargoyle, same with her. She had tarantulas on her eyes. Them some big those were some big, excuse my language, those were some big eyelashes she had on her face. I thought it was going to eat her eyeballs. Looked just like a tarantula. Okay, thank you, Psychic Mouse. Can we get started with the read? No problem. Let's start with Tiffany Trump. No problem. Okay, I'm going to separate the cards for you. Oh, you're such a good assistant, Mixie. And let's see what we get on her. Psychic Mouse, are you with me? Yeah, I'm just looking at the card. It say imagination, but it's in reverse. Imagination. Y'all can see that? Hold on. Let me get my assistant to fix the light. I don't know if y'all can see that. Well, hopefully y'all can see. It say imagination, but it's in reverse. And they got a snake on it, or a dragon, or something. Looking right at me with the red eyes. That scares me. But what it basically tells me is she did not write her speech either. Somebody else wrote the speech for her. She was just there to to stand on the stage and do a presentation, and that was pretty much it. Somebody else wrote that speech. It didn't come from. Ooh, now look at here. Look, we got the sun. We got the sun. Now I don't know if y'all noticed, but when she was talking about the oh, by the way, the sun is in reverse. That just means it's crossed by unhappiness. She didn't want to do this. But the money sounded good. I think Donald Trump had to pay her to do it. He had to pay her some money. She up there talking about she graduated from law school and she know what it's like to hunt and look for a job. What she failed to tell y'all was that she was still looking. With the Trump last name, what law firm gonna hire her? Don't know if she gonna do illegal stuff. Whatever. She ain't never had to hunt for nothing her whole life. People went out and hunted for her and brought it back. Ain't no telling. Her family probably paid for her to go to law school somewhere. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. We got the moon card in reverse. We got the moon card in reverse. That means all the secrets are out in the open. It's out in whatever secrets she had she is not ashamed. She is not trying to hide anything. Her feelings for her nothing. Nothing. She is not hiding a thing. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Ooh, and Nixie, we got loss in the past. I'm not sure what this loss is for her. Loss in the past for Tiffany Trump. Child, we got the Two of Cups in reverse and Joy in reverse. She did not want to do this. She was forced into doing this. Like I said, I think they paid her a good amount of money. And she thought the money was good, and she just said whatever they told her to say. But she was not happy, and she still don't have a good relationship with Donald Trump. Still don't have a good relationship with Donald Trump. I think they be having subliminal messages in this RNC Meg. I'm telling you, because she kept saying we, and then I heard it again, we. And then at one point I said to myself, I think she's saying weed. They got weed? Anyhow, I thought they was going to have Hennessy with the Kool-Aid. And then on Tuesday night, I could have swore she said there was weed. 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 And then it was brought to my attention, no, she's saying we, as in we the people. I said, oh, okay, because if she was offering up blunts, she got the money to do it. I was going to go ahead and tap into that. Next card we got is construction. This is trying to build something for herself. She is trying to build something for herself, build something for her future. Ooh, in the position of that represents Tiffany Trump, we got the High Priestess, having knowledge about things and not revealing what she knows and being observant and sitting and looking pretty. But really, there's a whole lot going on underneath the surface. Ain't nothing changed. We got the temporary card. Nothing has changed. We got that in the feelings. Nothing has changed. Donald Trump still call her names, say that she's too fat, say that she not the pretty one. Just evil. Her daddy is evil. And the next card we got is the skill in reverse. The skill in reverse. This is in the hopes and fears position. I guess she feel like she's not skilled, or she wasn't skilled enough to do that presentation last night. I don't know. Ooh, and then the final outcome is death. Something is coming to an end. Usually in this deck for my girl Mixie, you know what this card means? It means clearing away the BS. Now that's what I'm talking about, Tiffany Trump. Okay. Tiffany Trump standing up there talking about, oh, America, is a place where your dreams come true. Yeah, as long as you're not a dreamer. In Trump's administration, your dreams come true as long as you're not black, as long as you're not brown, as long as you're not a dreamer, and the list goes on. The list goes on. I don't know what she's talking about. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. I'm glad I was able to get a word in. Oh, I'm sorry, Mixie. I didn't realize you wanted to say something. You just jumped right in. Thank you. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Okay, so the next person we're going to talk about is Eric Trump. He just needs to go ahead and stop off somewhere and pick up a razor somewhere. But don't they have grocery stores where he lives? A Target or a Dollar Tree or something where he could pick up a razor. Lord, he needs to shave his face. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. The Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Sure, it's Eric Trump. Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Sure, it's Eric Trump. Now, Mixie, I know you always getting on my time about how I talk about people and the things that I say, and I'm working on it. And you know what? I need to start going back to church. I need to start going back to church, be a church mouse. That's what I need to start doing. And catch the Holy Spirit and ask God for forgiveness. But before I go to church, I got a few more things to say. Lord, help us, Psychic Mouse. Go ahead and say it. This ain't too mean, but I did notice something when Eric Trump was talking. I always thought Pattern was pronounced pattern, but clearly it is pronounced another way and spelled another way because Eric Trump said pattern. A pattern. What the hell is a pattern? That's a Patteryn, a pattern. Now look, I don't consider myself to be the smartest person in the whole wide world, but I do believe the word is pattern. Pattern. Dude said pattern. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Thank you so much. Is there anything else? He was talking about freedom and how his daddy didn't take the job because he needed it. His daddy took the job because he wanted to line his pockets with money. That's really what it comes down to. I ain't never heard so many lies. Coming. Maybe I need to start taking Prevagen or something because I don't remember the Democrats or Kamala Harris or what's the man named Biden? I don't remember. I guess I do need Prevagen because I just forgot the future president's name. He actually was saying stuff that the Democrats evidently have been saying that I don't remember them saying. I don't remember the Democrats saying that they were going to take away all the money from the police department. I don't remember that. I mean, my personal opinion is they do need to be defunded. That's my own personal opinion, but I don't remember nobody else in the Democratic Party saying, yeah, we're definitely going to defund the police. Do you remember that, Mixie? No. I think that Eric Trump is actually twisting things like his father does and not saying the truth, because if the truth really came out, it would turn people off. But Psychic Mouse, people are gonna buy it. That is so true, Nancy. That is so true. Let's go ahead and do a quick read on Eric Trump. I tell you what, when he was talking, I definitely was like, do y'all have some weed? Because I'm going to need some weed and the Hennessy. to get through this one. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. You are a character. Mm-hmm. Show us Eric Trump. Oh Lord, a chip off the old block. Y'all know that when we get the fool card, we usually talking about Donald Trump. Well, his son is a fool too, just like him. Just like him, just like Don Jr., just like, oh Lord. And then we got the lovers card, but it came in reverse. There's some sort of agreement that is not going to work out. And we got partnership again. I'm telling you, Mixie, I don't think this has anything to do with his speech. I think this got to do with some investigation into his ass. I think that's what it is, because he is corrupt. We got the order card in reverse. There's some corruption going on within the Trump Corporation, and Eric had done dabbled his toe in the corruption, but that ain't no surprise right there. We got the strength card in reverse. Yeah, we know he the weakest link. You are the weakest link. Bye. You are the weakest link. Bye. Ooh, and we know this already too. It ain't nothing but, for him, it ain't nothing but gain. All he thinking about is gain, Mixie. All he thinking about is money. And it looked like he gonna get it, because we got the loss card in reverse. So whatever he feels like the company lost and he lost, they were able to get it back, and that's probably why they getting investigated. There's some illegal stuff. And look, we got the imagination card. You know, when I get the imagination card in the upright position, not only does it mean a possible devil, somebody evil, it also means lies and fairy tales. He telling lies and fairy tales, lies and fairy tales in his speeches, lies and fairy tales in his everyday life. And then we got the regret card. And it came in reverse. He don't have no regrets about anything that he said. He don't have no regrets about the lies that he said. Ain't that something? And then we got the energy card. The energy card in the upright position. That's the overall read. He is going to continue to tell the lies until election day. He gonna continue, and then after that too, he is going to continue to tell the lies. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Let's talk about Melania Trump. All right, Mixie, you know what? I'm gonna say these few things, and then I promise I'm gonna go to church, be a good church mouse, and ask God to forgive me for all the bad things that I say. But something's been bothering me about Melania, and it don't have nothing to do with her speech. We gonna get to that. I want to talk about what she was wearing. Did anybody else notice that suit she had on was very similar to Hitler's uniform? It was even the same color. It was like an updated version of a Nazi uniform. Maybe it's just me, but all she needed was the band around her arm and it would fit perfect. Y'all just take a look at Hitler and his uniform and the color and the style, and look at Melania's dress suit she wore on Tuesday night with the belt around, that brown belt around the waist. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. I'm telling you, that heifer know what she doing. She be sending messages with the clothes she wear. That look like a Nazi uniform to me. But that's just me, Psychic Mouse. Maybe I was seeing things. I did smoke a blunt, had some Hennessy, so you know how that goes. She another one that got up there telling lies, talking about how we need to come together as a country, our country. You weren't born here. You were not born here. I don't know what she was talking about. Yeah, it's your country now because you became a citizen because evidently you speak 5 languages and that makes you a genius. Do you know how many geniuses I know then? If that's all it takes? If it only takes for you to speak 5 languages and you probably just know 5 sentences in those 5 languages, you know how many people I can gather up who need to be getting that Einstein visa? They need to go ahead and investigate that, Meg. See, I'm going off on a tangent. Let me go ahead and get started on Melania. That was a photo op for her walking down the side of the White House like she was a supermodel. Does anybody else think that all of that was like it was like the Miss America pageant? Hello, my name is Melania Trump. I am from, well, I don't know where the hell she's from, some country. It was like the Miss Universe. It's been like the Miss Universe pageant over there at the RNC. It's crazy. I tell you what, like I said earlier, she couldn't even blink her eyes. She had so much Botox in her forehead. I'm surprised she was able to move her mouth. Well, the cards say that she is a very strong woman to stand by her husband. Yes, she is a very strong woman to stand by her husband. I don't know many people who would be able to tolerate him. That prenuptial agreement must be real good because she's sticking around. She feels like she communicated her message perfectly, even better than Michelle Obama. She need to think again. She need to think again. She will be judged, as she should be. Judgment. Judgment is at the base of the reed here. She should be judged. All that stuff she was saying, and she's a birther. Please. Oh, we got the well-being card in the past position, and it's in reverse. We got the energy card under energize, sitting on the reed. And yes, it was under energize for y'all out there. It was under energize. We got the order card for her, the order card in the future position. I guess she's trying to do the right thing, Meg. See, I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I know exactly what it means. Look at this. Bullseye. She thinks she the bomb diggity. She done hit the bullseye, she think, with that speech. Please. Please. Give it a rest. That's what I say. Give it a rest. That's in the position of that represents her. The rest. You need to take a rest. She needs to take a rest. She feels like now that she's exposed her genius, her Einstein visa genius, she can give it a rest. But you know what? It's over. It's the end. Clear away the bull poo poo. It's time to clear away the bull poo poo. We got the uncertainty card in reverse. The uncertainty card in reverse. She is certain that she was genius at delivering her speech and walking down the runway, of course. Then we got the moon card in reverse. She felt like she let out everything that she was concerned about, race, the state of the United States, immigration. She felt like she spoke on that and still was able to support her husband.